Hello guys. After you seeing this full video, I'm 1000% sure that you will win every single round in Among Us. Also don't forget to subscribe, otherwise I will complain to your parents. So let's start our today's topic. First we will see 5 secret tips for Imposter, and then we will see 5 secret tips for crewmates. Number 1. Fake tasks. The first step in becoming an S-tier imposter is by faking tasks. Only crewmates can complete tasks. So faking one when other players are near can give you an alibi. To fake a task, stand still in the task spot and wait a bit. Try to leave just after the task bar in the upper left corner fills up. To prove that you really did it. Note that many players will be doing tasks in early game. So you will have many chances to fake them perfectly. Be careful not to finish your task too early though. While most tasks do not take more than a few seconds to complete, there are several long ones. An experienced crewmate will become suspicious if you pretend to do a long task in 2 seconds. It is therefore useful to learn which tasks are long ones and which ones are short. Finally, you should stay clear of the tasks that are visible, as you can't fake those. Number 2. Act like a crewmate. Talk, vote, and accuse as if you were a crewmate. Be as honest as possible about your own whereabouts. And don't be too aggressive. If you start yelling "it's blue" without a good reason, others will look at you with suspicion. Even if your early game aggression leads to another player's eviction, you will have drawn attention to yourself and likely be next to go. Furthermore, crewmates are less inclined to suspect you if they think you're a bit of a noob. But do not exaggerate. Players who continuously emphasize that "this is my first time playing, please don't kill me" are bound to get voted out. Number 3. Crowd kill. When at least 4 players are standing on the same spot and one of them gets stabbed to death, it is very hard to determine who the killer was. You, as an imposter, should make use of that. So how do you get enough players in one place? As the numbers dwindle, it will be more and more difficult to find such a crowded area. But in early game you can. For example, sabotage the reactor. With some luck, many players will gather in the same spot to fix it. Pretend to be running to fix the reactor alongside them, wait a few seconds while everyone gets started, and then strike. Don't forget to act surprised. Number 4. Mind the cameras. Imposters often overlook the presence of cameras on the Skeld and Polis maps. A crewmate watching the cameras might see you stab someone, so beware. You can see several cameras hanging on the walls of both maps. If you see a blinking red light, you know someone is watching you. So don't stab the next crewmate that comes along. The cameras are not just there to hinder you though. Crewmates watching the cameras can't see other players next to them, so if you see those little red lights, it may be time to pay the security room a visit. Furthermore, you can pretend to be a crewmate by watching the cameras yourself. Number 5. Pretend to be AFK. We're not saying that this is the most honorable way to win, but it is an entertaining one. Just stand still and wait. Others will notice you're not moving, assume you're AFK, and leave you alone. When a player comes in range, walk towards them and quickly kill them. Then go back to the exact same spot you were in. You will be surprised how many players buy into this tactic. Unfortunately, this is unlikely to work a second time in the same group of players. But if you're playing with a group of friends and want to make memories that last a lifetime, being the ultimate imposter troll is the way to do it. Now we will see 5 secret tips for crewmates. Number 1. Observe visual tasks. Here are all the possible visual tasks on each map: clear asteroids, empty garbage, prime shields, submit scan. Experienced players may prefer to disable visual tasks, but if you're just starting out, they can help you determine which of your fellow crewmates are innocent. For example, if another player hops on the scanner to complete the submit scan task in medbay, you can watch the scanning process. If you see a green outline appear at the end, you can be sure that your buddy is innocent and vouch for them in the next meeting to narrow the pool of potential imposters. Number 2. Move in groups. The best way to hinder an imposter is by staying together. If you are accompanied by other crewmates, the imposters can't assassinate you, unless of course you're unlucky enough to be hanging out with 2 imposters. The size of the groups depends on the number of imposters. If there are 2 imposters, you need a group of 5 to be safe. Remember, imposters can multi-kill if they work together. Furthermore, be prepared for sabotaging events aimed at breaking up the groups. Number 3. Keep a close eye on players completing tasks. Whenever you see a player in a task spot, do not assume they are safe and friendly. If they are truly completing the task bar should fill up. Also, they need time to complete a task, especially if it's a long one. 4. Don't spam. You shouldn't be afraid to speak, but there is no need to ask the same question over and over again. Sometimes, Among Us chats look like this. You can't control your teammates, but at least you can refrain from joining in. Try to break the cycle by stating some useful observations, and if you get crowded out. Number 5. Always try to fix sabotage. Do not wait for others to fix a sabotage. If all crewmates have the same mindset, you are sure to lose the game. Of course, the risk of nobody fixing the sabotage becomes greater as the player count dwindles. If you really want to skip, do it early in the game. And remember, sabotage can be used to set up traps, so keep trying to move in groups. So guys, these were the best tips. You can use them against your friends to win. Hope you loved the video. Don't forget to subscribe, otherwise I will do nothing. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi.